Welcome to Huddle Up, where founders of Huddle for Success, Mark Bruce and Duane Gibbs, come to you every Wednesday and Friday with a quick segment to keep you informed, engaged, and motivated. Now let's huddle up.
This isn't where I thought I'd be. Welcome to Huddle Up. I'm your host, Duane Gibbs. Alongside of me, as always, the Hall of Famer, my partner, Mark Bruce, where we come to you each and every Wednesday and Friday with a quick mindful thought. What's happening?
Good afternoon, Duane. I am so glad that I am here. I'm not.
You know where you are.
I know where I am. I'm not sure this is where I thought I'd be, but it is so exciting to be here.
I love it.
Yeah.
So obviously everybody knows today's topic, midlife pivot and finding purpose. So we all have looked in the mirror at some point in our life and said to ourselves, this isn't where I thought I'd be at this point in my life. Well, you're not alone. I mean, we all have gone through this, and so you don't need to beat yourself up over it. What you need to do is you need to pivot, rethink, refocus, and change the outcome.
Yep. I can think, I'm having a hard time thinking of any of my friends who did make it from day one in their career, the career they thought they were going to be, and they're still there. I don't think I have one.
Right.
So, everybody reaches that point to where it's like, man, they either you get burned out and you just don't like what you do anymore and you've got new interests, or sometimes it's not your choice. And when it's not your choice, it hurts a little bit more because it can tend to be a surprise. I had a good friend and he was downsized out like 2 weeks notice. Sorry, you're done. And, when you go from making hundreds, thousands of dollars a year to zero all of a sudden, that makes you take pause.
Yes.
So
Sure does.
Anyway, everything happens for a reason. And even though you didn't think you would be where you are now, you can make the most of what it is. And you can always improve. We're kind of, I grew up as a farmer, and your produce is either getting riper or it's rotting. And the goal in life is to stay ripening as long as we can and hope we don't rot too fast. So anyway,
I love it.
When you're picking when your career ends up not where you thought you'd be, it's not always a bad thing. It's how you perceive it, and you can look at it. That's what we want to do. We want to help people. If you get stuck and you just can't see the other side of a situation, talk to somebody. We're here. Talk to us. That's how you find your way out.
I love it. So I would say today's biggest takeaway from this is, what if you could give yourself permission to start over? Can you rewrite your beginning? Well, we all know we can't, but you can redesign the next chapter.
Yes.
Listen, wherever you're at in life, being able to change the outcome, only person that can change that is you. And so I would say stop measuring your life by a timeline and measure it by your realignment.
Yeah, I heard somebody say once, and it's so true. Your past is a classroom. It's not a sentence. Your past is not a sentence. It's a classroom.
That's right. That's right. I love it. Hey, listen, we appreciate you joining in this episode of Huddle Up. More tools for your tool bag. Go to huddleforsuccess.com. Grab Playbook for Life. It's free. We get great reviews from it. I think that you'll love it as well. Like, share, leave a comment. Join us each and every Wednesday and Friday as we come to you with another episode. Also, join us every Monday when we do our Huddle for Success podcast, where that runs anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. We've been having great guests on there, great topics. We look forward to seeing you on the next Huddle Up.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Huddle Up, where we come to you every Wednesday and Friday. Like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on YouTube and on social media. If you find this information helpful, share this with someone that you know. We'll see you next time on Huddle Up.